Right now, artificial intelligence systems are watching your every click, analyzing your every purchase, and tracking your every movement to build a behavioral profile so accurate that they can predict what you'll do next with frightening precision. These AI systems don't just know what you've done, they know what you're going to do before you've even decided to do it. Welcome to the age of behavioral AI, where your future actions are being calculated, commodified, and controlled by algorithms that understand human behavior better than humans understand themselves. The technology behind behavioral AI has exploded in sophistication over the past 2 years. What started as simple recommendation algorithms has evolved into comprehensive behavioral prediction systems that can forecast everything from your next purchase to your likelihood of changing jobs, getting divorced, or even committing a crime. Mark Zuckerberg's July 2025 prediction that AI doesn't just boost productivity, but enhances creativity, relationships, exploration, and personal growth is already becoming reality, but not necessarily in ways that benefit you. To understand how behavioral AI predicts your actions, we need to look at the data sources it uses. Every digital interaction you have creates behavioral data. Your browsing patterns, purchase history, social media activity, location data, app usage, and even how you type or move your mouse. The Internet of Behaviors, as researchers call it, captures and analyzes this data to create incredibly detailed behavioral profiles. Modern behavioral AI systems use machine learning algorithms to identify patterns in this data that even you don't realize exist. They can detect subtle changes in your behavior that indicate you're about to make a major life decision, experience a health issue, or change your spending habits. The accuracy is becoming unnervingly precise. According to recent research from Dragon Spears, behavioral AI now includes enhanced personalization, emotion recognition, and privacy-centric models that can predict not just what you'll do, but how you'll feel about it. These systems analyze micro-expressions in photos, voice patterns in calls, and even typing rhythms to assess your emotional state and predict your future behavior. The sophistication is staggering. MIT research shows that machine learning systems can now predict customer behavior, assess fraud potential, and even forecast life events with accuracy rates exceeding 90% in many categories. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now, and you're probably being analyzed by dozens of these systems every day. Behavioral AI isn't just predicting what products you'll buy. It's being used for surveillance and social control on a massive scale. AI-powered surveillance systems can now detect suspicious behavior, track individuals across multiple cameras, and even predict criminal activity before it happens. These systems are being deployed in cities, airports, schools, and workplaces around the world. NPR reported in 2023 that AI systems can now hunt for specific vehicles in entire cities, scan license plates and faces in real time, and track individuals across vast urban areas. The technology developed by companies like Synthetic represents a quantum leap in surveillance capability that makes privacy nearly impossible. Governments are rapidly adopting these behavioral prediction systems for everything from border security to social services. The AI can predict which individuals are likely to commit crimes, default on loans, or even become political dissidents. This creates a feedback loop where predictions become self-fulfilling prophecies as people are treated differently based on algorithmic assessments of their future behavior. The commercial applications of behavioral AI are even more pervasive than government surveillance. Every major tech company uses behavioral prediction to influence your purchasing decisions, content consumption, and even your relationships. These systems don't just predict what you want, they actively shape what you want. Zerigo's research on predictive behavioral analytics shows that companies can now deliver hyper-personalized experiences by analyzing past behaviors, preferences, and engagement patterns. This sounds beneficial, but it's actually a sophisticated form of psychological manipulation designed to maximize engagement and spending. Social media platforms use behavioral AI to predict not just what content you'll engage with, but how that content will affect your mood, opinions, and behavior. They can identify when you're vulnerable to certain types of messaging and target you accordingly. The goal isn't just to keep you scrolling. It's to modify your behavior in ways that benefit the platform's business model. Dating apps use behavioral AI to predict compatibility and manipulate your swiping behavior to keep you engaged longer. Shopping platforms predict when you're most likely to make impulse purchases and adjust their interfaces accordingly. Even streaming services use behavioral prediction to influence not just what you watch, but how you feel about what you watch. The Stanford AI Index Report 2025 shows that AI's influence is intensifying across all sectors, with improved performance and rapid adoption, creating an environment where behavioral prediction is becoming the norm rather than the exception. What makes behavioral AI so effective is its understanding of human psychology at a level that most humans don't possess about themselves. These systems can identify cognitive biases, emotional triggers, and decision-making patterns that operate below the level of conscious awareness. KBV research explains that the goal of behavior analytics is to understand how people behave in different situations and identify factors that influence their behavior. But when this understanding is used to manipulate rather than serve, it becomes a powerful tool for control rather than empowerment. The most concerning aspect is how these systems exploit human predictability. Humans are far more predictable than we like to believe, and AI systems are becoming expert at exploiting this predictability. They can predict when you'll be most susceptible to advertising, most likely to make emotional decisions, or most vulnerable to social pressure. This creates what researchers call algorithmic amplification of human biases and weaknesses. Instead of helping us make better decisions, these systems often exploit our worst decision-making tendencies for commercial or political gain. The behavioral AI revolution raises fundamental questions about privacy, autonomy, and human agency. When systems can predict your behavior with high accuracy, do you really have free will, or are you just following a script written by algorithms? McKinsey's 2025 Technology Trends Report identifies AI as an overarching category that's reshaping every aspect of business and society. But with this power comes the responsibility to use behavioral prediction ethically, a responsibility that many companies and governments are failing to meet. The future of behavioral AI will likely include even more sophisticated prediction capabilities, including the ability to forecast long-term life outcomes, health issues, and social behaviors. The question is whether this technology will be used to empower individuals or control them. Behavioral AI represents one of the most powerful and potentially dangerous technologies ever developed. Its ability to predict and influence human behavior gives unprecedented power to those who control these systems. Whether this technology becomes a tool for human flourishing or human control depends on the choices we make today about how it's developed, deployed, and regulated. The next time you see an ad that seems perfectly timed, receive a recommendation that feels eerily accurate, or notice content that seems designed just for you, remember that you're experiencing the power of behavioral AI. The question is, are you okay with being this predictable, and what are you going to do about it? This is Click Future, where your future is a click away. What's your experience with AI that seems to know you too well? Have you noticed behavioral prediction in your daily digital interactions? Do you think this technology is helpful or concerning? Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more analysis of the AI systems that are reshaping human behavior.